Hi, it's Amelia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, summer is here, or maybe it's coming, or maybe it's already gone. Who knows, time is weird now. But that doesn't matter, because in the age of YouTube, it can be summer whenever we want it to be. So if you're anything like me, you're sweating, you're tired of the city, and you're dreaming of crystal clear waters and white sandy beaches, well, you're in luck. Because in this video, we're diving headfirst into the top 10 beaches to visit this summer or winter or whenever. Just hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. First up, we're heading to the Caribbean, a place that basically invented the words paradise and beach and decided to charge an exorbitant amount of money for the pleasure of experiencing them. Turks and Caicos, man. Specifically, Grace Bay. This place is the definition of perfection. I'm talking turquoise water so clear you can see your own reflection, even if you're so tan from being on all these beaches that you forgot what you look like. The sand is like powdered sugar, and I'm not even exaggerating. I don't know what kind of geological sorcery is happening here, but it's the kind of place that makes you want to ditch your shoes and walk around barefoot for the rest of your life. Which you should totally do, by the way, when in Rome, or in this case, Turks and Caicos. But it's not just about looks. Grace Bay has got it all. World-class snorkeling, diving, you name it. You can swim with stingrays, you can pretend to be a pirate, you can just float in the water and contemplate the vastness of the universe. Or you can do what I do and just eat as much seafood as humanly possible. It's your vacation, man. Live a little. Next up, we're heading to the Indian Ocean, to a place that looks like it was pulled straight out of a postcard or a desktop background, or whatever you kids are using these days. Anse Source d'Argent in the Seychelles. This beach is basically the Beyoncé of beaches. It knows it's beautiful, it doesn't care what you think, and it will steal your heart anyway. Imagine this. Giant granite boulders sculpted by millions of years of wind and waves, just casually scattered along the shore like some kind of art installation. Palm trees swaying in the breeze, providing just the right amount of shade for when you need a break from looking fabulous in your swimsuit. And the water? Don't even get me started on the water. It's the kind of blue that makes you question if you're actually dreaming. Trust me, I've been there. I'm not even going to waste time telling you about all the things you can do here. Because honestly, who cares? Just find a spot on the sand, soak up the sun, and try not to fall asleep in your own drool because you're so relaxed. All right, let's hop over to the land of kangaroos and koalas and beaches that are so white they practically glow in the dark. I'm talking about Whitehaven Beach in Australia, my friends. This place is like the ultimate Instagram filter, but in real life. The sand here is 98% pure silica, which is a fancy way of saying it's so white it'll blind you. But in a good way. The water is that perfect shade of turquoise that makes you want to dive right in and never come out. And the best part, it's huge. Like 7 kilometers of pure beach bliss. You can literally walk for hours and never see another soul. Or you can just find a secluded spot and work on your tan while listening to the waves crash against the shore. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can always rent a jet ski or go for a swim with some friendly sea turtles. Just try not to get eaten by a shark on the way. Navagio Beach, Greece. From Australia, we're making our way to Greece, the land of mythology, gyros, and beaches that look like they belong on a postcard. And when it comes to postcard-worthy beaches, Navagio Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, is in a league of its own. This place is straight out of a movie set. Imagine towering limestone cliffs plunging straight into the crystal-clear waters of the Ionian Sea. And nestled in the heart of this natural amphitheater, you'll find the star of the show, a rusty old shipwreck, half buried in the sand. Nobody really knows how it got there, but honestly, who cares? It just adds to the mystique of the place. You can only reach Navagio Beach by boat, which just adds to the adventure. Once you're there, you can swim in the impossibly blue water, explore the caves hidden within the cliffs, or just chill on the sand and pretend you're a castaway on a deserted island. Just try not to get too comfortable because the cruise ships full of tourists tend to show up eventually. Pink Sands Beach, Bahamas. Next up, we're heading to the Bahamas, a place where the water is always blue, the drinks are always strong, and the sand is, well, pink. That's right, pink. Pink Sands Beach, located on Harbor Island, is exactly what it sounds like. A beach with pink sand. And no, it's not some kind of optical illusion. The sand here gets its unique hue from tiny microscopic creatures called foraminifera, which have pink shells. Science! But who cares about the science when you can be lounging on a beach that looks like it was designed by a unicorn? The water here is just as inviting as the sand, with calm, crystal-clear waters that are perfect for swimming, snorkeling, or just floating around on an inflatable flamingo. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can always rent a golf cart and explore the charming streets of Harbor Island. Just try not to hit any tourists while you're at it. Baía Bay, Thailand. Alright, let's jet over to Thailand, a land of bustling cities, ancient temples, and beaches that are so beautiful they'll make you cry. Baía Bay, located on the uninhabited island of Phi Phi Lay, is one such beach. This place is basically what would happen if Mother Nature and James Cameron got together and decided to design a beach. Towering limestone cliffs, covered in lush vegetation, rise out of the emerald green waters. Hidden lagoons and secluded coves beckon you to explore their secrets. And the sand? Don't even get me started on the sand. It's so white, so fine, so soft, it's like walking on a cloud. Baía Bay was closed to tourists for a few years to allow its ecosystem to recover. But it's now open again, with strict regulations in place to protect this natural wonder. So if you're lucky enough to visit, please, please, please be respectful. Don't litter, don't touch the coral, and for the love of all that is holy, don't be that person who blasts EDM from their Bluetooth speaker. Baía do Sancho, Brazil. From Thailand, we're heading to Brazil, a country known for its vibrant culture, its infectious music, and its beaches that are so beautiful they'll make you want to dance the samba. And when it comes to Brazilian beaches, Baía do Sancho, located on the island of Fernando de Noronha, is the queen of the carnival. This place is basically a giant swimming pool carved out of the Atlantic Ocean. Towering cliffs, covered in lush vegetation, create a natural amphitheater around the bay, sheltering it from the wind and waves. The water is so clear, so blue, so inviting, you'll want to spend all day, every day, swimming, snorkeling, and soaking up the sun. And if you're lucky, you might even spot some dolphins or sea turtles frolicking in the waves. Just try not to get too distracted by the scenery and forget to reapply your sunscreen. Trust me, you'll regret it. Lanai Beach, Hawaii. Let's be real, we couldn't do a video about the best beaches in the world without talking about Hawaii, right? I mean, the place is basically synonymous with paradise. And when it comes to Hawaiian beaches, Lanai Beach, located on the island of Oahu, is the reigning champion. This place is basically a postcard come to life. Imagine this, a crescent-shaped beach stretching for over half a mile, with powdery white sand that's so soft it feels like you're walking on a cloud. The water is that perfect shade of turquoise that makes you want to dive right in and never come out. And the best part? It's almost always sunny. Like, seriously, it rains here like twice a year. But Lanai Beach isn't just about looks. It's also a great place to actually do stuff. You can go swimming, sunbathing, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, or just chill on the beach and watch the surfers catch some waves. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can always hike up to the nearby Pillbox hike for some epic views of the coastline. Playa Paraíso, Mexico. All right, let's head south of the border to Mexico, a land of ancient ruins, delicious food, and beaches that are so beautiful they'll make you forget all about your troubles. And when it comes to Mexican beaches, Playa Paraíso, located on the Riviera Maya, is the ultimate escape. This place is basically a giant swimming pool carved out of the Caribbean Sea. The water is so clear, so blue, so calm, it's like swimming in a giant bathtub. And the sand? Don't even get me started on the sand. It's so white, so fine, so soft, it's like walking on a cloud. But Playa Paraíso isn't just about relaxing on the beach all day. There's plenty to see and do in the surrounding area, from exploring ancient Mayan ruins to swimming with whale sharks. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can always take a dip in a cenote, a natural sinkhole filled with crystal clear fresh water. Just try not to get eaten by a jaguar on the way. El Nido, Philippines. Last but not least, we're heading to the Philippines, a country made up of over 7,000 islands, each one more beautiful than the last. And when it comes to Philippine beaches, El Nido, located on the island of Palawan, is the crown jewel. This place is basically what would happen if Mother Nature and an artist got together and decided to design a beach. Imagine this, towering limestone cliffs, jutting out of the turquoise water like giant teeth. Hidden lagoons and secluded coves just begging to be explored. And the water? Don't even get me started on the water. It's so clear, so blue, so full of life, you'll feel like you're swimming in an aquarium. But El Nido isn't just about the beaches. The surrounding islands are home to some of the best diving and snorkeling in the world. You can swim with whale sharks, explore shipwrecks, or just marvel at the sheer diversity of marine life on display. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can always rent a kayak and explore the islands at your own pace. Just try not to get lost, okay? Outrow. So there you have it, folks. The top 10 beaches to visit this summer. From the white sands of the Caribbean to the turquoise waters of Southeast Asia, these beaches are sure to make your summer one to remember. So what are you waiting for? Book that flight, pack your bags, and get ready for some serious beach bliss. And don't forget to subscribe to Travel with Te for more travel tips and inspiration. See you in the next video.